Joining us now from Los Angeles to respond, Tammy Bruce and Leslie Marshall. So where am I going wrong here, Leslie?
Well, I don't think you're going wrong necessarily, Bill. I think that the country, unfortunately, is divided again along these lines. I think you've read my opinion and certainly know my opinion. My issue is more with gun metaphors. I do agree with the congressman regarding the gun metaphors.
Okay, let me stop you there.
Let
me stop you there. All right? You saw the Democratic Senator Joe Manchin take an actual gun and shoot it into Obamacare. All right? Did you at that time express outrage, Leslie?
On my radio show, yes, I did.
You did.
We have tape.
All right.
Yes.
So you did express outrage. Okay. So therefore, you have credibility to go on. So you say
Thank you.
no gun or military metaphors should be used in campaigns. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes, and I'll tell you why. When you have somebody who has a screw or two or more loose, we really don't know what's going to push them over the edge. I feel that all of us on radio, television, and in politics, left or right, have a responsibility when we have a microphone and cameras rolling to be very clear that never, never, never can anyone resort to violence when we have a different ideological
But the military
opinion.
metaphors aren't, they're certainly not encouraging violence. Are they, Tammy? Do you see it that way?
No, not at all. As you noted, a lot of things push over the mentally unstable. Look, we know now that with his meeting with Giffords in 2007, what he was upset about was the fact that she answered a question that he asked in Spanish. So if we're going to be banning things that we think pushed him over the edge, we better ban speaking Spanish. We better ban having girlfriends, because a girlfriend broke up with him. Already, we know he was abused drugs to some degree, so of course that's an issue. It better be the flag. That apparently he didn't like either. The truth of the matter is, political rhetoric had nothing to do with this, as you've pointed out earlier in the program.
It is true that this guy,
discussion's moot.
This guy wasn't ignited by any one singular happening or media or anything like that. He is a psychopath. But what Leslie says, Tammy, is that in order to be calmer, in order to bring down the level of intensity in the political debate, that we shouldn't be making the martial, the military stuff, and shouldn't be bringing in these metaphors. Do you agree or disagree?
Look, this is an anomaly. You have to look at what's fascinating is that this dialogue, this kind of military rhetoric, has been used by both sides forever. And the fascinating thing is, what happened on Saturday doesn't happen. It is an anomaly. Now, I look at the dynamic of and I don't think Americans are divided. I disagree with Leslie there. Americans, like when the Democrats used the Wellstone Memorial as a political rally, Americans rejected that as well. Americans are appalled at what is happening here.
I don't know about that. I hope they are, but I'm
not
not sure
about that. I've heard from both sides.
Well, yeah, I know, but your audience, look, I hope you guys are right. I'm not so sure. Now, Leslie, let me get back to you. The first president of the United States, you know who the first president of the United States that there was an assassination attempt on? Do you know who it was?
The first president, it was an assassination attempt?
Yes.
No, I actually don't.
Andrew Jackson, okay? And there was no media, another one. It was just a crazy guy. It was a crazy guy, okay? And Jackson, the macho man that he was, didn't even press charges, even though he got hurt, all right? This is not going to stop. If you ban military allusions, if you do this, if you do that, it's not going to stop, Leslie. Psychopaths are psychopaths. Jodie Foster, come on. You see my point here?
Hey, I don't disagree with you that psychopaths, and I'm not calling for a ban. Never came off my lips, my pen, my email, etc. I think but you know what, Bill? You and I don't always agree. I have never heard you be vindictive or vile in your words. Never. And you know that's not always the case, left or right, on television, on radio,
I know
or
that's
in
not the
politics.
case, but I also know that what you just said, I've been accused of all day long. I'm going to give Tammy the last word. Go.
Let me say, with all that's been going on, there has been an attempted political assassination here of Sarah Palin, and interestingly, she is the one person who's acted with dignity through this entire process. There is the law of unintended consequences, and if liberals think that that woman is going to be destroyed by this because of their false accusations that she's responsible, they're highlighting the difference of that woman and the fact that there is a way to carry on with dignity, and she's the one that's shown us all.
Yeah, I hope we get to this former governor of Alaska on this week. We're trying. All right, ladies, thanks very much. Plenty